Number 11 is Kanye West. Okay, so I'm going to do everybody a favor. I'm going to separate the rapper from the man because I don't like the man whatsoever at all. I think he's a shitty ass person. Kind of think he's a sellout as well. But again, I'm just gonna talk about albums. Album wise, Kanye is dope. Okay, if we're talking just rap albums, I will give him his credit. 11, mm, this, you can fight
Remember,
for it.
this is top 50 rappers. He's 11.
Right, right. I would have him at 11. He would probably be for me maybe 20. I would probably put him 20th just because I'm not the biggest Kanye West fan, but I do respect what he does. But as I look one below him, I see a Nicki Minaj at 10 of the greatest rappers of all time. We have Nicki Minaj at number 10. I'm sorry.
Okay,
Wow.
hold on.
Oh, okay, go ahead.
Before you go to 10,
Hmm.
I like Kanye, rapper. Okay, I don't like his personal life.
Yes,
It's weird. This is the situation where it's like I wish I didn't know about the stars, right? Like me,
exactly right.
I don't what you do behind closed doors, whatever. Give me music, right? He's dope. Graduation or college dropout, amazing, right? His first album was dope. But we're talking about rappers, right?
Hmm.
He don't rap all his shit. So should he even be in the conversation?
That's the thing. That's the hard part because it's like Dre. Like Dre albums when they come out are dope. Like they monsters when they come out. But I'm not putting him in a lyrical or rapper per se list because to me he's not really a rapper. He's a producer that has people write his stuff and then he raps it. Like
I
to
feel
me
you.
that doesn't make him part of that 50 greatest rappers. So, but Kanye West does write some of his stuff. I don't know if he writes all of his stuff. I don't believe so. I think like Pusha T and some other people have wrote for
Yeah,
Kanye
Pusha
West.
T, Sci the Prince, Big Sean. I mean, fuck.
Right. Yeah. So I guess having him at number 11 is kind of hard.
No, I to me, I don't know. So we keep saying top 10, right? And also top 20 because there are so many greats. I
Yes.
think top 20 to even be considered to sit down at the top 20, you got to write your shit. If you don't write your shit, you're not at the top 20. You
That's
just
fair. That's fair.
you can't. Um, but going to Nikki,
Yeah.
Nikki's dope.
She is.
She got bars.
Yes.
She's nice, but I don't put her above Redman and Jadakiss, and I don't put her above Most Def, even though I know she's reached success, right? Like
Oh
major
yeah.
success.
Yes. Yes.
But we're not talking about success. We're talking about rappers, right?
Exactly.
So Nikki, I don't think I have her in my top 20. I'm sorry, but I think I do have her as one of the top females. Where do you have Nikki at?
I was brought up as a Lil Kim fan. Little Kim. Here's a disclaimer for everybody. Since I keep saying I did not really listen to East Coast rap, I was a West Coast head. I'm sorry, I did not. Little Kim was the first East Coast album I ever bought.
Oh, snap. Okay.
Her hardcore album was the first East Coast rap album I ever bought.
Did you get the one with the poster with the?
I did. Uh, so I won't put Nicki Minaj above Little Kim just because. I was a little Kim fan first, and I won't take that away from Kim. But I do have Nicki in the top three of female rappers of all time. I will give her that.
I feel you. I feel you. And I saw Kim on the list,
Yeah, yep, she's on the list.
and Kim is number
She's 30 something.
31.
31, right.
And they got Lauryn Hill number 30.
Exactly. Fucking Herodias. Sorry. But everybody about to be mad at me again. Because
They got
at
Pusha
number
T
9.
29.
Wait a minute. I know. I scroll through the list, and I try to ignore certain things because I'm like, okay, just because everybody doesn't know about Pusha T, maybe that's why.
Which his last album was fire.
Oh, his last album was dope. Yeah. Yeah.
Grammy nominated. Just saying.
He should have won, actually,
Yep.
But number 9. Number fucking 9 is Snoop Dogg. Again, I'm going to say this, and people are going to be pissed at me that I said this. Snoop has one great album, which is Doggy Style. Okay? That came out in 93. Ever since that album came out, Snoop has not had, for me, a classic album.
No.
He's had albums that were good, and he had albums that were fucking horrible.
Yeah, the reggae album. Snoop Lion.
And a gospel album. Yeah. But number 9, I'm sorry. No. Snoop, as popular as he is, and as well known as he is, and I don't take away anything what he does with endorsements and all that other stuff, but we're just simply talking about rappers. He's not in my top 10. I'm gonna be honest with y'all, and I know people are gonna be like, "What the hell, Corn?" He's not in my top 20. He's just not. Like, I'm sorry. Like, Doggy Style, if we were talking about just albums, yes, that's hands down in there. But as him as a rapper, no, he's not. Sorry.
So, okay, he's nice. He's got hits, right?
Yeah.
He's got one-offs, lots of one-offs. But you're right. I mean, he really doesn't. He hasn't put out a body of work that can hold a light to his first one. I mean, he just doesn't have it.
Oh.
I think he's a great businessman.
Oh yeah, hands down.
Extremely marketable, internationally known. He's more like the Hulk Hogan of hip hop, where somebody could not watch wrestling, but they know Hulk Hogan. Somebody could not listen to hip hop, but they know who Snoop Dogg is.
Exactly.
So yeah, I think it's like a popularity contest when it comes to this list. Because
go to the next one.
Oh, we got Aubrey, Drake. Wow, I'm sorry. Just like I mentioned with Kanye, you don't write your own stuff, you can't sit at the table. You can't. And did you see the picture they used for Drake?
Yes, I did.
Somebody tell Kendrick I'm sorry. Oh my gosh. Yeah, look, Drake, I honestly can't tell you any names of his albums. I'm not a hater. It's just not for me, right? There might be 3 or 4 songs that I might know that I like, but he doesn't do it for me. He never has. from what I can hear, he can spit. Like I love the track that he did with Swiss Beats. You fancy, huh? That one, love that. I'm on one. I like that. But I'm on one's a feature. It's not necessarily just him, right? So I don't know. I think he's all hype. Um, Kendrick is definitely putting the nail in his coffin. And you don't write your stuff, bro. So you can't. You can be hip hop, but you can't be in that conversation. The top 50 rappers. Sorry, you're eliminated. Who you got next on your list?
Well, they got Wayne next at 7. I mean, like, okay, so Wayne is one of the greatest lyricists out right now. Like out right now, Wayne is hands down one of the best out there. So I guess okay, fine. I'm gonna leave him where he is. They got Big at number 6.
I'm okay with that.
I have to be okay with it because only because he has 2 albums. So I can't say anything about Big being at number 6.
Well, okay.
Unfortunately.
The only reason I'm okay with that is because we're talking rappers, and you got KRS-One, Big Daddy
Yeah,
Kane,
yeah.
Rakim at the table. I'm sorry, they're above Big in my book. They're just above Big.
No,
But
I feel that.
I am comfortable seeing him on 6. Now,
Okay.
the next one's going to stir some controversy because this guy's also been known as being your favorite rapper's favorite rapper. Now,
Mm-hmm.
lyrically, I think he's amazing. Double entendres and all this is dope. But it's not music that I would bump to on a daily. It's kind of music that you really got to stop what the hell you're doing and listen because you're gonna miss so much shit, right?
Yes, yes.
And I think his not his first album, but his second album is wow. Like I remember that summer getting it, and I was just playing it on repeat as I'm shooting pool in my basement. Like it's just dope. And we're talking about none other than Eminem, Slim
Yes.
Shady, Marshall Mathers. Um, he's at number 5. I think I'm okay with that. I think
Yeah,
I'm okay
yeah.
with that.
I'm good with that. I'm good with that.
Yeah. Oh snap! I'm letting you have number 4. Go ahead.
You gotta be fucking kidding me. So, first of all, there is no way on God's green earth you have 3 people. You don't even have one.
Other than KRS-One, Big Daddy Kane, you got other people other than those 3 above this next guy.
It is Tupac Shakur at number 4. Number 4, first of all, Pac is, besides Eminem, and the greatest selling rap artist ever. Okay. And I mean albums, people, when you had to literally go to the store and spend your money.
Yeah.
Pac has been dead almost 30 years. And they talk about this man today, right now, like he is still here. If you look at any podcast, if you look at any stories or anything, anytime it mentions Pac's name, it blows up just because of who he was as a rapper and as a person. To have him at number 4 saying 3 other people is better than him is fucking ridiculous. That is a slap to me.
That is a slap to the podcast.
There is first. I don't even think there's one rapper better than Pac. Like if you go storytelling, people say he's not lyrical.
Oh no, he is. He is. And
But
I'm hardcore East Coast, okay? I grew up hating Pac because I had to.
yeah, I know.
No, he got lyrics. He got lyrics.
One of the greatest diss tracks ever that you can play at a club and people actually dance to it.
Yeah.
Like Pac had everything, and to have him at number 4, I need to see who they have at number 3, 2, and 1.
Speaking of that, number 3,
Yes.
they got Nasty Nas. Mr. Illmatic. Okay. Nas is good. But I'm starting to kind of put Nas in that same category of like 50, where he was dope at one point, but he kept releasing stuff and it just wasn't hitting, right? Nas's Illmatic was a dope album. Stillmatic was a dope album. He's got his great stuff, but the proof is in the pudding. And what I mean by that is you got cuts on Tupac that he did 20 plus years ago that still knock today. Ain't nobody playing Nas shit right now. When's the last, if it wasn't for If I Rule the World, when's the last time you heard a Nas track? You don't. Pac is everlasting. Pac is forever. In the next 10 years, I'm sorry to say, they're going to forget about Nas. They're just not going to know him. They're not going to bring him up. And number 2 is interesting, especially now in these times, because of the burial that he did to Drake. So lo and behold, number 2 is Kendrick Lamar. And no, I don't know. You're not even top 10 for me. I think you'll massage your way into top 20. But Kendrick, I'm sorry, dude. I'm not putting you above Redman. I'm not putting you above Method Man. I'm not putting you above Jadakiss. I'm not putting you above Black Thought. There's no way you're going above Biggie, Pun, Pac, Busta Rhymes. I can rap lyric for lyric. Put your hands where my eyes can see. I can't rap lyric for lyric any of your fucking songs. Not to say you ain't dope, but you ain't there. At least to me.
Dude.
Yes, he's got a lot to do. He's got big shoes to fill. He can do it, but he's got big shoes to fill. And he kind of runs into that laziness that you mentioned earlier with Lauryn Hill. He's got that laziest vibe with me, but he's releasing crazy stuff now. So hopefully the winds of time have changed. So I'll let you have number 1. That'll be interesting.
Bullshit. Jay-Z. I'm just gonna say it. Jay-Z at number. Again, this is not
Beyonce's husband. Go ahead.
First of all, Nas buried him. That should be a knock right there. Okay. Jay is great. He is. He's great. But number 1, I'm sorry, no, we're not talking business. We're not talking about money. We're talking about who your wife is. Greatest rapper. And I'm sorry, like Jay has done enough to be considered one of the greatest rappers. Yes, I will say, even though I don't personally like him.
He's at the table.
He's definitely there. But I don't think he's number 1 by any means of the stretch. I honestly, I don't have him above Nas. I think Nas is a better overall rapper than Like lyrical wise, I don't think he can touch Nas.
No.
Like making a club hit, yes, that's not really Nas' forte. Uh, but if we go on lyrical, he can't touch Nas. I think, and people gonna hate that I say this, he benefited a lot when Biggie and Pac died because Jay was around back then. People wasn't really talking about him like that. They were talking about Nas. Nas was always in that loop. He was always there. Biggie always there. Pac always there. Jay, he wasn't mentioned like that.
It wasn't until he was gone and he found a window of opportunity.
Exactly. So I'm not putting you above Biggie because you took a lot of Biggie lyrics. And I know it's like paying homage to him and everything, but I'm sorry. I just can't do it. I'm never gonna put you above Pac. You were nothing when Pac was around. I know people are gonna be like, well, yeah, Reasonable Doubt. Yeah, well, Reasonable Doubt was okay. It was great. It was a great album. But it wasn't All Eyes on Me. It wasn't Me Against the World. It wasn't Machiavelli. Sorry, it wasn't. It wasn't Illmatic. It wasn't Ready to Die. It wasn't Life After Death. Like it wasn't Dark and Hell is Hot.
Got that right.
Like I'm sorry. Like people like Jay-Z or they know Jay-Z because of his money and who his wife is more than his raps.
Yeah. Jay has made certain moves in the industry that are very questionable. He's done a lot of backstabbing. He's done a lot of features that have actually benefited him.
Yes.
Um, he's dope lyrically,
Oh yeah.
but I think if it wasn't for his singles, like those club hits you were talking about,
Yes. Mm-hmm.
he wouldn't be in the conversation. Um, he's very deep when he raps, but no, he can't. He can't hold a candle to Nas.
No.
He can't hold a candle to a lot of these rappers. And for him to be number one, I get it. It makes sense on paper, but not when it comes to brass tacks. No, he doesn't belong on there. And especially when we're talking about 50 of the greatest. So you're telling me he's better than KRS-One? No. You're telling me he's better than Pac? No. You're telling me he's better than Big? No. He ain't better than Jadakiss. He ain't better than some rappers that aren't even mentioned on here. Where's Fabulous?
Yeah, he ain't even on the list.
Where's Cameron?
Not on the list.
Where's Mace?
Not on the list.
Where's Cassidy?
Nope, not on the list. There's no Lupe Fiasco. There's no Crooked Eye. Like we're just talking.
Oh my gosh, Crooked Eye.
Yeah, exactly. We just talking rappers. These people are rappers. Like y'all going off of popularity. That's what you're going off of. If you're going to do that, make it a different category. Don't say greatest rappers of all time because you missed so many rappers, like real rappers, real lyricists.
Narrow it down. Say, top selling tourist album, top merch, top something where there's numbers and we can calculate it, right? But to give an opinion like that, top 50 great, you got Ross in the list and Fabulous is not on there?
That's ridiculous. That's crazy.
Come on, fam. Like, I'm surprised Puff didn't make the list if they're going to go outrageous like that.
He's probably 51.
I mean, it's crazy. Guys, there's many rappers that we left out. I mean, that weren't even mentioned on the list. MF Doom wasn't mentioned on the list lyrically.
Royce the 5'9".
Royce the 5'9". Fuck it, just throw it out. Slaughterhouse. Every member of Slaughterhouse.
Right, exactly.
Period. If you guys don't know who Slaughterhouse is, that's Royce the 5'9". That's Joe Budden. That's Joel Ortiz. That's Crooked Eye. That's it, right? That's what I'm before. Okay. Yeah, that's like, man, collectively, they will whoop any team out there, period. And singly, they're dope. So check them out. Slaughterhouse. Check those guys out. not the rock band that's out there,
No.
the hip hop, the rap group, Slaughterhouse. Okay, but yeah, there's so many people that were left out that should have been mentioned on here. There's people that shouldn't even be in the conversation at all. We kept mentioning throughout this pod top 20, top 20, top 20. If you guys really want to hear who would our top 20 be, let us know. Leave a comment, give us a thumbs up. Let us know who should have been mentioned. Who do you think should have been number one? You know, oh my God, did Cannabis even make the list?
Nope.
Gucci Man made the list, but Cannabis didn't make the list?
There was no corrupt.
Oh my gosh.
There was no, like, that list is trash.
Yep. Man. Now, Billboard did drop top 100 greatest rap albums.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
We're going to do a video on that. So keep your eyes peeled on that one. That's going to be a fun one too. But guys, let us know what you think. If you want to reach out to us directly, you can hit us up at thejktheory@gmail.com. Again, my name is Jay.
I'm K.
And this is the JK Theory. Until next time, peace.
Peace.